Bit heavy of a touch for Valverde, and a clean tackle by Cal Poly. Energy back in this Mustang side. That's another through ball looking to be linked up with. This is Kessler, and it's in.
Shot by Jackson Kessler, blocked. Goal black, Ocean Salari.
Out of the soccer world as A.J. Johnson sends it in, headed out, and then racing up the right side is Ocean Salari, the sophomore out of Scottsdale, Arizona, and the Barca Academy, battling with Furatani. A little speed and a little skill. Salari, right side of the area, gets down on the wing, tries to send it through, and the set piece coming up for Cal Poly. Salari, they talk about his creativity. He just can turn on a dime. Very difficult to mark. So Salari setting it up. Swings the left foot to the near post. The head.
And like you're saying, captains help the whole team mentality. So even though they may not be the attackers, it does help having them on the field just as leaders, even if a lot of defensive play isn't needed.
Salari to Patterson. Just above the crossbar, but in there. And it looks like they've switched him on both sides of the formation. Salari naturally left-footed. Patterson and Lisenby flicks it wide. This is Salari. Goes 1v1. He is left-footed, gets across. Lisenby! And can't get it down. That's the man.
And Salari does a great job there finding his cross. That was no easy feat. He had to turn around and come back to it. We get a better look at it now. I love this. The determination to find a good cross and be able to pick a player out. That's high level right there when you're turning and crossing in the same moment.
Yes. Oh, well done. Man. Nice, Liz. There we go.
Is that a shoe?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You say I said he won't make it with two jumps on that one. You said double press X.
Yeah, when you double press X in a video game, you jump.
So there it is, Badawia, but cleared right away. And here on the counter is Ocean Salari. He's got lots of speed. Gets past one defender, Pinade. Keeps going into the attacking third. And finally, Osorio stopped
Out of the back.
Ruiz trying to keep it in play, goes down hard. They play on Salari. Now on the edge of the goal line, cuts backwards. Still has it. Impressive footwork right there. One defender still cutting in. Now.
And another counter here by Cal Poly. Salari with some moves, and there's Bustamante doing what he's supposed to do. Lieber playing it outside. Salari trying the one-on-one against Ricketts. That's a great matchup, Salari against Ricketts.
But surging in Cowan, maybe not quite in the right spot as the pass just tails behind him, and now Salari gets tripped up on a great slide tackle there in the midfield by Muddit. Salari can make people look silly.
Sixth spot in the Big West right now.
And they have the right person for the job in Steve Sampson if he is going to turn this program around and turn their season around. It's a good move, getting right inside the 6-yard box.
Steve Sampson, very respectful of his abilities. The throw-in deflected, and Bitten will sweep it up to the right side of the pitch. And here's Salari moving. Man, he's fun to watch play. Salari one-on-one against Furatani. Left foot, the through ball.
Salari hoping to put on the exhaust here. That's one player who never looks tired.
The pairing of Cerrito and Allen has been a favorable one up top for Coach Pascal on his side, and it pays dividends here again as Allen's just able to place Cerrito in those tough spots, and Cerrito's somebody who likes to run over the top, and you saw it there where he earned the penalty.
Cerrito has this size, too, physically. One of them, again, for Cal Poly is Nate Colley on the back line, who's been a huge leader, vocally, directing, but also holding his teammates accountable.
Get one.
Salari could have had a foul there, because it always happens.
When you play crossbar, you try to bend it or you try to hit it as hard as you can?
I'll be honest, when I play crossbar, there's no tactic. I try and bend it a little bit, but I also want to hit it hard, maybe out of frustration because I know I'm not actually going to hit it.
Like if I just hit it hard enough, it may just go off of it. Here's a ball into the box and headed in.
To snag it on the near post on the right side. Sampson coming back from his health issues and battling through what's been a tough campaign for him, sometimes having trouble standing for training. Garcia flicks it wide to Salari, dancing on the outside of the box with his partner Cochran. And here's Salari walking on the doors. He's had his fair share of chances tonight. Salari, not the biggest of guys, played it over his defender's head.
And a beautiful turn there by Salari to still make.
That's what Irvine is trying to do tonight. They're the reigning co-Big West regular season champs, falling in the Big West title game last year in 2021. But here's Salari as the Mustangs look to equalize. Plays it, Garcia, Salari. The high press from the Eaters. Salari with speed, pokes it to his right to Ruiz. Baruman, stopped by Salari.
I was at the match in Santa Barbara last year. Over 10,000 fans throwing tortillas on the field. It's a sight to behold.
I've truly never heard anything similar to it. And as a soccer...
Ricketts puts it through two defenders. Cabrera Trujillo comes over and punches it away. Now Garcia controls, punts it ahead for Ocean Salari. Salari plays it back to Garcia.
Higher up the pitch, he's more of an offensive center midfield role. Here's a little spell of possession in the offensive third for Cal Poly. Long switch of the ball, a little too high for McGee. He was active in the first half. Gibson just taking a little too long to clear that one, and Salari takes advantage. Things it's got a little helter-skelter for the home side in the last couple minutes. Solari's dragged down, and that will be through to McGee. It's played out wide. This is Salari. Salari, the hard.
It's hard. They're allowing the play to develop for the Tritons.
Just as I say that, here come the Mustangs, and they'll have a set-piece opportunity right outside the 18.
As that third defender in that moment, Salari does a good job tactically to go down, recognizes where he is positionally.
There's a big switch of the field. Here's Salari. An overlapping run from Lieber. Salari gets through both defenders in the 6 now.
Salari comes back to receive. All the way to Patterson, who shifted to the left sideline in the left corner. Gets around. Salari wiggles free with time. Crosses it. Baudet couldn't blast it in the back of the net.
Full prize there. You see it all the time. Quick corner. This is it. Header just from the back. It's a goal to tie it up.
Forward for those few chances you get.
And this is what we saw the Mustangs work on all practice long. Specific corner play. Salari crosses, back post, left.
And that agree with you, Bob. Here's the service in. Headed away. Nearly got to Velasquez, but again, Cal Poly's defense holds. Kleinhanis. Over to Oscar Salari, who can be a spark plug for the team.
Any country in the world.
Bob is just full of useful knowledge.
But it's all
nice move. This is Salari again.
Back in, top of the area. Jonassen, bit of a heavy touch there. Laid off now for Salari. Was he fouled? Yes, he was. Free kick, top of the area.
Ball his way. He gets it and gathers the side of the box. Trying to get them a little more possession down in the last third, so they go long ball to him and is able to settle it. Now they have a little bit of working time. They throw it in for Salari. At the big time level was in the college game at Santa Clara back in the 80s. Here in the 78th minute, Salari splits for Cal Poly. Salari, outswinging ball, got a header.
Salari, he's been busy. This ball finds someone. Oh, it's a tackle in the box. Could this be a penalty? I think so.
Ali to Burkholder. Give and go to Bitten. Now Salari in the box. Dances around a defender. Crosses and nearly deflects. Brady. Marked up against Nemo Phillip. But Salari comes back and intercepts the pass. Can he get there? Dispossessed. Now Salari leads the challenge. Keeps it on his feet. Salari gets it behind his back. Have controlled possession significantly, but now here's Salari. The Mustangs have been their most formidable when he weaves through traffic in the middle of the field tonight. Norman plays it wide to leave. Here we go. Chipped wide to Salari. Is this the moment of truth? Salari in the box. 30 seconds left. Salari wide open. The shot. This ball's loose for Norman. Now here's Salari, the freshman, looking to make his signature moment in a Mustang uniform in his freshman campaign. Thrall's there to help him out now, the redshirt freshman. Salari steps in, posts it forward. This is Norman in the box. Thralls. So maybe missing the final 150 fans you would need for a technical complete sellout. But so far, scoreless in the first 65 minutes. But now here's Ocean Salari, the freshman. Plenty of space and time. Dances around traffic. Needs the time and space. To the right. Turned around. Has to be careful here. The Mustangs out of formation, out of system, and can't dispossess it and lose possession with the defenders out of position. Chipped in the box and almost targeting Perez was Salari. Finds Boyle. The Mustangs building. Salari in the box. A chance to cross. And nobody's there to head it home. Mustangs can get it to Salari. He's been the best attacking player for the Mustangs tonight. The freshman has come out in force tonight for Cal Poly. Glass, Salari with 60 seconds remaining in overtime. Norman chips it forward. Here's Bitten for the win. Oh no! He chips it.
Oh!
And ESPN Plus.